Hello everyone and welcome in this video. We'll be conducting a comparative analysis of the source code for the fascinating virus card game that we developed. We'll explore the project structure, the function of each class, and how they interacting to bring this strategic game to life, where the objective is to complete a system of healthy organs while defending against viruses and attack. Let's begin with the foundation of everything, the representation of the cards. Our card class hierarchy begins with the abstract class card. This class, serves as a template for all types of cards in the game: organs, viruses, medicines, and actions. We declare their protect attributes name for the specific name of the card, type to categorize it such as organ or action, and color to identify its color, which is crucial for many game mechanics. The constructor initializes these attributes when creating an instance of any subclass of card. Finally, we define it as an abstract method called getCardDescription. This forces each card type to implement its own way of describing itself textually, as we say in the test. Organ card. Next, we have the organ card class. It inherits from card and adds a crucial attribute status. This integer represents the health of the organ with values for healthy, infected, immune, and protect. Its constructor calls super to set the name, type, organ, and color and initialize the status as healthy. Get card description. Here returns the color and the type organ. The virus card class also extends card. Its constructor simply sets the name as virus, the type as virus, and the color. Its description includes the color and the types virus. Similarly, medicine card inherits for card and defines its name as medicine, type as medicine, and its color. Its description shows the color and the type medicine. Finally, action card extends card. Its constructor takes the specific name of the action, sets the types as action and the color as known, an action then have as a primary color in the same way. Its description shows the action name and the type action. The deck class is responsible for managing the game cards deck and the discard pile. It uses a list called card for the main deck and a stack called discard pile for the discarded cards. As a stack in the usage maintain the order in which cards were discarded, although the order isn't used used in the reshuffle logic. In the constructor, the generate deck method is called to create all the necessary cards for the game. Here we see how the different organs, virus, medicine, including multicolor and action cards are instanted, specifying their colors and names. After creating the deck, is shuffled randomly using collection shuffle. The draw card methods allow players to draw cards from the top of the deck. Card remove if the deck empty its card reshuffle to miss the discard pile and store into the new deck. Discard card. Simplo adds a card to the top of the discard pile. The shuffle method takes all the cards from the discard pile, adds them back to the main cards list, clears the discard pile and shuffle the main deck again. The player class represents each player in the game. Each player has a name, a list of cards, a called hand for the cards they currently hold, and a list of organ cards called body for the organs they have managed to add to their system. The constructor initializes the name and creates empty list for the hand and body. Draws card deck allows the player to draw cards from the deck until they have maximum of 3. The method at organ has organ color, get organ by color, and remove organ by color. Manage the organ is the player body allowing them to add verify possession, get by color, and remove organs. Has for healthy different organ, check if the player meets the current winning condition, having for healthy organ of different colors. Finally, choreal organs is used when the choreal action card is played to attempt to cure all infected organs of the player. The game class orchestrates all the game logic. In the maintains a list of players for the players, a deck instance for the deck of of cards, a current player index to track the current turn, and a game over boolean to indicate when the game ends. The constructor receives the player names, created the player objects, and the deck initialities the current player index and calls deal initial card to deal the initial hands. Deal initial cards iterates the player and give then their initial 3 cards. The getters provide access to the player, the current player, and the deck. Next player advances the turn to the next player in the list. The check winner player method verifies if a player has won, remembering that the current condition is having 4 healthy organs. Each organ and set game over control the game over the state. The interface class is responsible for interaction with the user dog through the console. It uses a scanner to read player input and has an instance of the game class to interacting with the game logic. The start method is the main entry point for gameplay. Here we see how the welcome message is displayed. Player names are collection, the game is initialized, and the loop representing first begin. Within the loop, reveal player information, hand, own organs, and opponent's organs is displayed, and the player is represented with option play card, discard cards, or skip turn. User input is read and, and the result card play. Method is called to determine what happens when a card is played. We also see methods like show hand, show on hand, and show opponent organs that format and display game information to the player. Methods like infect organ and query organ implement the specific logic for this action, and the handle action card methods manage the effects of each action card. Finally, the virus game main class contains the main method, the entry point of our Java application. Here we simply create an instance of the interface class and calls its star method, which initiates the execution of the game. With this, we have gone through the complete source code of our virus card game. We've seen how the cards are structured, how the deck is managed, how players are represented, and how the interface class orchestrates user interaction with the game logic implemented in the game class. This analysis allows us to understand the architecture and inner working of this project. Okay, this is for all today. Thank you for listening. Until next time. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. Here you can see a kit gameplay of a full game. In this game, we discarded several turns and several cards. To make this project possible, my college Juanes and I handled everything related to the code. We spent several nights and days waiting to make it as accurate as possible. I also prepared the report to submit to the professor along with the first diagram we submitted a while back.
Feeling good.